And welcome. Right. Yeah, still not got sound on the Xylon. Yeah, it's it's all right. I don't want to. I don't want to bore people with it. Sort of like, yeah, I've sort of seemed to all of my strength seems to get up and gone. I feel really sort of quite weak, but I just also feel listless, or I can't do anything. So I thought, just whatever it is, just work through it all my life. And that's the vent that I've just gone and like crashed into him with. Yeah. So that's just, yeah. Obviously, we did all of that. Still not got around to it. At the minute, I'm just not. Yeah, I just can't face anything because it's like your proper strength that gives you the will to do anything. It's like that's just. I've obviously got something or come down with something or whatever, but even so, you've just got to crack on. You know, even if you're as weak as a kitten. Everybody still needs to like do something. So I apologise in advance for any like horribleness this particular sort of thing. Now, have we got everything that we want to do? We're going potatoes, aren't we? But obviously, we don't really need to put the mod down now. But have we? What ideas have we got? I suppose is really what I should be looking at, because I have got some productions in that actually do for potato productions that are not mine. Yeah, definitely. I've got other people's mods in as well. Obviously, where mine actually do the same thing, though, there's no point in like loading 6 million of the same thing. You'll notice that like the Omatana ones are short because I've got ones that sort of do similar things, and yeah, all that, not just Omatana, but it will just mean things that are, yeah. Whereas that one, fish farming and stuff like that, I haven't got anything like that. So obviously those ones I have actually got, but the other ones I haven't. So what are we actually looking for here? Right, with potato mods, I believe is what we're looking for, the large salt wash. So I should say we should be getting to them now. Dairy, that's from Pelenier. The Pelenier building pack. Green Bites Express. I quite like the look of that one. Now that I think is one of them. Actually does do potatoes. It shows it's got potato. Oh, it's quite petite as well. I like it. I like mods where people don't, preserve food factory. These are the original ones, aren't they? Of course they are. Yeah, I was going to say, why are they in there? Yeah, they're the original ones that started my thing for actually making a lot of other things, which is, it's quite nice to actually go back to that. To remind yourself where you actually came from with your modding. Small heating plant, road salt production, sawmill. Apologies for this. Yeah, I don't look through other people's a lot. I keep Biggins because it's such an amazing thing, really. He is a amazing modder. So, yeah, whether I would or I wouldn't, it's still brilliant. I have got ones that are similar, so. Super cement, bionic. Now, we should be getting now, past mine, to whatever else we've got. Yeah, that's Dogface or BDSSSB. I prefer Dogface. It's easier to say, but yeah. Super biogas plant, debris crusher. Come on, wait. Bioplastics gem came in. Dairy. It's the dairy that's actually on the map. Bakery. Okay, so maybe I haven't. Maybe the potato ones I didn't add because I thought I should have done. I could have sworn I did. Great processing, Taylor. Well, they aren't these expensive. I mean, I would say that, but yeah. I'd never afford them if I actually had these in. That's my real main sort of thing, really. Right, okay. It appears I haven't got any, so I need to look. Either look or make. Yeah, one or the other. So I might... We could go into it, but I think there's something that already does it. So I think I may like off camera, because it's not important right now. We'll actually go do that. Now, animals. Did I do the animals this morning? I can't remember if we left it for... No, that's fairly self-explanatory. Yeah, I'm still a bit question marky by this. Now, I think I did actually tweak the prices, so they should look now at... I don't know. Did I do that? I don't know that I did the buffalo. Yeah, I think it was the same as we saw it last time. I don't recall that I did. Buffalo milk. Now this is, I mean, it is good. We can see that it really is good. The buffalo milk is, yeah, mine's slightly better, but not. It's also slightly worse at the low end. Yeah, it is. So mine is 2243, almost same. It goes up a little bit higher, so it does need tweaking. But it's not the buffalo milk; it's bottled milk. This is also about the same, and my milk, bottled milk, is also the same, which it really shouldn't, because if you look at milk bottled, it's rubbish. It's like a terrible price. So I need to change mine to a terrible price. Otherwise, it could be close to cheating, although it's the same price as the other two. It's weird, but yeah, it is true. I can't really sort of do that. Now that I have actually got my route about right now. I did say it takes a few weeks. When you adjust your prices, it doesn't sort of alter straight away. But if you've got a new map like this where it's got the price, it shows you that my price goes between 5.2 and 5.8, and it does actually yo-yo, which is what I really wanted. And then back end, it's sort of like fairly stable, and then goes up and down. Yeah, it really is very stable. Sort of like flat line, but in the middle of the two, which is about 5.4-ish, I think. Yeah, that would be about right. So that's not too terrible in comparison to the rope there, which is sort of, well, actually very similar. I have actually tried to model myself off that one, though, if I'm totally honest. So yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's not too terrible. All things considered, just the bottled milk, which I won't be selling this session. It's not fair. It would be worth way too much. Yeah, it would. Max price 1,000. Oh, okay. Well, that's a bit weird. So it's saying that it's not like that. Yeah, that's bizarre. That's saying top price is 1,210. So I must have tweaked it, and it's like not showing up on the normal price thing yet. It is a bit confusing. I do apologise. It is to me, because you can't just say, "Oh, I want the price to be blah blah blah." You've got like a graph thing, as you've just seen, where you need to like go from one to the other. Now, I did start everyone's engines. Right, we are in the month of April. We've planted everything. We've cut the grass, and we've done the animals. So I would say it means we should go forwards. There's loads of stuff in the shop, we know, but I've never seen so much stuff in the shop. I don't know what's happened to the... I've not got an additional mod on or anything, and it's gone from like we had nothing last month, and now we had about 8 items. I've never seen so much in it. So either there's an update where Giants have fixed something. Yeah, again. Ooh, we've been waiting for things, haven't we? Like special things. Now, I'm not ever going to buy the GTA, which is a shame, because you get it on sale, but it's a bit too weak. But we've got this Island anyway, which we bought for a really good price. So now balers, we now know that actually, strangely enough, baling, it wasn't anything to do with baling itself. No. Oh, the big Randon. And it is I got the other version. So we'll go real, because it doesn't say Unreal. Oh. Oh no, it just says Unreal. No, we'll go realistic. It's big. It is, but I think we'll change the colour to black unless it costs us a fortune. And then we'll stick with blue. No, brilliant. Room colour, I think we'll give it a bit of a punchy red. Yeah, that is nice. So do we need... Yeah, we do need another one. You can't just have one big trailer, no matter how much you but I am seriously considering, do we do this now? Windrowing out. No, we have actually gone for the other, and we don't seriously know if it wasn't that as well. So we could... This is what I'm looking at, though. So this is the standard one, but now has the ability to... We were looking, weren't we? But it would clear us out, but that's not like the end of the world. Now this is a good... Yeah, it's not bad at all, is it? 65,000 normally for... How much is it for like the extension? It's a good size, isn't it? For an all-grounder that, but we've just bought one. We bought the big one now, so... Do we go out on a limb, or we could actually buy my harvester if we're going to do that kind of cash? So I just think, why? And also, as much as I love the Devour Trees, and I was waiting a long time for it, now the Lumberjack mod actually does it too. So it's a bit of a, yeah, a bit of a bust in a way. Yeah. So we bought the mover to, you know, like over to compensate for that fact. So I think we're going to buy this and sell it, because although it's for a Giants one, it's not a bad price. It would really still clean us out. Right, that'll do. Yeah, though we're not like trying to. Let's go down the store and yeah, we'll enter. I was waiting for some of this, but it would literally clear us out. So it's a little bit. We'll keep the big. Don't need to grab the big trailer per se just yet. Yeah, it needs a bit of manoeuvring. That's it. Someone's left the roller down in the other one, haven't they? It's quite nice to actually have rollers. Yeah, it's something that I don't, as everybody who ever watches the Let's Plays knows, yeah, sort of, I don't very often have them. So it is nice. It was nice to get the first one and it started the ball rolling. And then I thought, you did say this, you really need to if you're going to do that, you know, like this particular type of thing, and it is true. So we're still looking for a header. I'm hoping, very much hoping, which is why that is down here, that we will eventually get some sort of header. If we can afford it ourselves, we will do. Yeah, shame that we have to sell that really. Right, we do need to borrow you though for the other bits and bobs for the baler. Yeah, what I mean is I'd made the switch. I really don't mind. But this way, I mean, again, I don't particularly know that I am exactly right. I know that we can crash it by doing that. Whether that's meant to be like that or not, I have no idea. Like I said in the video that I did about the testing of it and the showing of it going wrong, we sort of did all of that. We know that you can't do that topping up trick. It totally crashes the game. But whether it's supposed to, because I'm not sure I'm the only one in the world that ever thought of filling that, because that would be, yeah, an arrogance beyond arrogance to think that, you know, like, oh, I'm the only one that ever does it. No, there's going to be other people that do that too. I'm not going to be the only one who thought of that. Yeah, not that clever. Oh, saving. Yeah, at least we've got that on as well to protect us a little bit. Yeah, when I came in the game, I hadn't actually done the autosave though. It did do it itself. I was quite pleased about that. Right, so yeah, we could actually stick that straight in there, couldn't we? Yeah, the random we're keeping us out, so we're not trying to like sell that. Right, animals, I believe, is what we should be having a look at now. Let's have a look. I can't believe what team of tractors we've got there. That is quite phenomenal. And I believe... Oh. No, you were just not quite in the right place. Now, back up to 10,050 litres. Yeah, because it was... so I wonder if it is the time of year where they lose a bit over the winter. Oh, it's not a lot of TMR, is it really? Slurry's going up again, as you'd expect. So manure's a lot more. So, right, let's stick this in. Fantastic. Drop you down there. And other side, no, it is this way. I was right. Yeah, you reverse out. So it is reverse in, basically. It's a long reverse, that one. Plenty of practice makes perfect. How about we made our own? Or I know we're getting a bit low on it, but we still could buy some more hay as well, actually, to make this a little bit more. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, okay. Why did that suddenly like stop? Why is it? Yeah, it's mistaking. So I must, yeah. We still have got some. did actually dump itself again after me moaning that it wasn't working. It now did work in the night, so that should be about it. If we top it straight up though, straw's only gone down 8,000 litres, so I think, yeah, we'll top this up. We do need to make a little bit more just to top up what we've done. It's only got a few months worth, although we're only using at the minute about 17 tonnes, which is quite rare. So yeah, fantastic, excellent. So that's the animals fed. I do like it when it's that easy. That is very nice. That's not sure how far I can come down this way, but you still got to go top it up anyway. So it's no good leaving that down here. Right. So we'll be first growth stage on the on the grass. Yeah, let's spit my words out, please, so everyone is not a mind reader. Right, so then we check this little lot. Yeah, it's a shame about that. I say it is. It's just because of the ridges and that in the game now. I just find the night that one is just a little bit too weak. Any tractor. Well, the GTA is particularly bad for like going over the ridges. I mean, I have got it on a couple, but I'm thinking, oh no. So I'm sort of like, I'm having an inner vow with myself that no, leave it alone, don't touch it. So that's why I've got the Xylon without any sound, where we do need to sort that, obviously. Right, so then we are up at 503,728, still looking for specialist stuff. We have done all of our fields, I believe we should have done. Please tell me we have, because otherwise I'm going to cry. Because, yeah, we did go an awful lot of sunflowers because of our potatoes and our beautiful, that's poplars, which escaped what I was trying to say. But right, let's go through till the morning. Got anything to know? As I said, the mineral feed was the business really wanted, and we've got obviously an up and coming business of the milk and the rest of it. Is that going to ever show chocolate? Why is the chocolate so pathetic? It's like it's not working right on the map. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen this be so terrible. I mean, the butter is on the way up a little bit, but like the cheese is just awful. And the chocolate, that's 1 month and it's 289. I mean, come on. We can all see that the cycles are better than that. What is it playing at? Yeah, I mean, it should go on your cycles. So what is... Cycles are 480. So it is 480. Yeah, literally is. So it's 480 there. It's 400. That's 960 in total. But then it goes to like, it'll be about 780. So, oh, hang on, is that what it has done? Yeah. No, 288. So what went wrong there? We've not run out of milk. That's what I'm saying. We've got a shed load of milk. We've got sugar chugging along nicely now. Yeah, but it's 1.4 tonnes. So really, this is the night to, because it's got sugar. Maybe it was because the sugar wasn't matching like what it was doing. So 1 milk, 1 sugar produces 1.5 chocolate. So we shall see tonight now. So we can see there's enough sugar to actually do the full amount of that. So let's go through till... No, it's the same. Yeah, I've confused myself. I am, very easily confused at the minute as well, though, just to add insult to injury. Yeah, I feel like someone's tore my bottom, my normal strength that gives you that will and sort of power. It's just got up and gone. Yeah, feels like one of the COVID-y type things. I've had something similar to that. Oh, now that was a good tick-up. It was, indeed. Now that, do we want another side? Sugar beet unrealistic. Haven't we already bought something like that? Ooh, isn't that typical? Mind you, we did say this. We could do that and actually... No, we don't need 3. No, we don't. Even though it is a cracking... Well, I suppose we could take the other one back and sort of cash it in. Yeah, I suppose that is definitely true. So so the Bergman, we could sell it. We don't need any more tractors, really. thinking, do we need the silent? No, we've already got the other little one as well. That one we're going to literally, well, I think everybody knows what I'm going to do with that. I am happy with the harvester we've actually got, though, for, yeah, for, like, the game. You know, for the entire thing, because I think it suits the map, what we've actually got. It's not being like, oh, you know, let's not buy it, someone else's or something like that. It's more about, well, I think it's actually... Now, I could have sworn my... you've seen the picture of the roller. It should be yellow. Why is it suddenly gone black? Yeah, there's weird things really in on the mod inside that I'm scratching my head and thinking, hang on a minute. I made that yellow. The rollers were yellow. The picture's yellow. So why is it black? It's just so strange. Yeah, do we? I mean, we could upgrade the harvester, really, I suppose. Because we should pretty much get full price for this as well. Just see. I mean, yeah, we did buy it like new. So, I mean, like you would with anything. Oh, this is a bit... crazy. Yeah, it's really random. 57,221. So we lose a bit, but then it's been used for quite a bit. So that's still 309,000. I still think for an 18,000 litre. So it is obviously bigger, but not by so much so that it needs to like go quite heavily. It almost into the hedge a bit, really. So that we can actually get out. Yeah, that's as good as it gets. I think we'll keep that one. I do. So it means we're going to buy that one just to like... Yeah. It's a shame it's got a good hold. But again, it is a bit... Wow, this is a month we're going to make some cash though off the sales. Again, you can't always... You know, but you've got no control over this. We do need to grab the other roller, though, if we're going to keep that one. And we'll keep the Dauber because that was in the sales as well. We'll just sell our other one, which we paid full price for. We should probably... Yeah, we still should make a bit of cash, that's all. In, like, selling the original. This is the whole point. I was on about this a while back. If you're going to do this type of thing. Are you... You are visible this time. Brilliant. So then, we've also got a beautiful tractor, which is 161,000. It's a shame, isn't it? We haven't got anything that high though, have we? We've got like a... Let's have a look. Our biggest one is 303. It is a high... I like this one. I've not had this one for a long while, actually. We could... I know we'd just literally blow all that we've just done on that one thing, but you know, all things considered, it is at 445 as well. What I mean is it's a considerable, and it's got the Azaria Pro Compact. Not that I'd use it for like that thing, which is a shame in a way because it's actually got it, so that is quite amazing. So that is a real bargain. It is for that kind of cash. Tracked as well. I have not had that for a while. Let's buy that one and try and recoup a little bit of the loss. And no, we'll leave that. We will the 3 meter. It's that I was thinking about. But didn't we already go for... But what I mean is we were talking about vegetables. That would enable us to do that. We just have to be looking for the Colossus or buy the Colossus, which is already reasonable. I thought we'd already bought something similar to that. Lizard. Colossus, FLA. Oh no, that's the other. BI roller, BI. It doesn't look like it, does it? BI. It won't be a BI, will it? Let's be honest. No, right. So then, it does very much look like that's a... Yeah, let's just do that last little bit of selling. Then we need to grab our other roller from down at the... what did you do? Yeah, this was the lead tractor on Rizu Forest. It's very nice to have it. So this is the last tractor. We don't need any more now. Unless we are lucky enough to get... I'm going to just say this because otherwise I'll be like kick myself. If my favourite tractor comes the Mack Trucker Monster, then I will allow myself a bit of like leeway on that one. Otherwise, this is the last tractor. We don't need any more in the team. This is the real powerhouse that is capable of, like... Oh, and also, one of my favourite mods drops today. So let's... Yeah, that's taken us up a bit. Well, it's not too terrible, so let's repair that. Oh, this is really strange, isn't it? It's a bit temperamental. It's brand new. I know this, but it is a bit temperamental. It is true. Yeah, we will indeed repair that. Let's go grab the other roller, the new one, which I think I did put back in the. I did put it back in the yard. Right, so I was going to leave it over at the left one, but I think I moved it. No, you haven't gone past it, not quite. So then roller, I believe we have got it here. Yeah. That's the point. Can you sell things at this one? Oh, yeah, just for everybody's thing. Can you sell? And if you can, do you get the same amount? Oh, well, you've forgot you can move it, can't you? My bad. It's a bit too easily movable. I can't remember if I've ever tried. No, you cannot. No, you can only like customize. I thought there was something different about it. I'm not sure if you can, whether it's but I think you can. I'm sure some of them you actually can do that. That is squawking a bit, but it should be able to turn a bit better than that. Right. Let's take this out. Obviously we're not gonna get 27,777 for it because we've gone through a few months, but we should get a fair road. 20 grand, and we'll still make 5,000 or 6,000 out of the fact that we've gone second hand, which I really don't mind. And I know you can say, well, why would you do that? Well, I always do this, otherwise it may... Oh, why is that not indicating? Why is that not indicating when I'm pressing the indicator? Oh, hang on, it is. I can see a bit of a flash. I can see the indicator flashing, but I can't see the indicator. Oh, I can. These are really poor indicators. I'm sorry, class, but they are really, absolutely pathetic. I mean, for you not to be able to see them at all like that, that's just really awful. Yeah, I've got it. Some models, are like pathetic, and some are right. So how much do we? Yeah, 24. We only lost 3,000. Not bad. Let's grab one of the rollers and take it from here. We'll grab the new one that's old, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, we'll repair it and take it down to the farm. I will just remove the other one, and then obviously we'll grab the dad, but we don't need the rollers in the minute, so it's just the store's quite happy with storing it. They never moan. So we're up to 450, and we bought this because, yeah, I mean, that was quite a fortuitous day in the store, wasn't it, really, that we actually got that little lot. Yeah, I was hoping we got something like, say, the Colossus, that would have been on... If the Colossus is ever on, like, 50%-ish, then it would be about 150 grand, and then it would be an absolute bargain. Well, we were going to, like, repair this. Let's see if we can... If it's feeling generous and will allow me to repair it straight away. So you don't always see it. Ooh, fantastic. Yeah, we do. Ooh, we do indeed want to repair it for that kind of cost. That's amazingly... Oh, we got the cross thing is that I never buy because they always cost a fortune. Whatever they do, I don't know what they actually do with the roller, but yeah, we've got those extra things that perhaps look like the real thing, and maybe I don't know enough about rollers to know it functions fine enough without it. But yeah, to me, it's just extra paraphernalia. Oh, they are so... Yeah, how can you possibly see I'm indicating? Even I can struggle to see that when I indicate. It sort of makes you feel like, why should I bother indicating? Because it's so pathetic. And no one's ever going to see it. Yeah, it's a bit poor. But manufacturers do have these silly moments where it's all about aesthetics. It looks fantastic. Not really, you can't see it. It's like its function is like primary function is totally lost. Why would anybody be so silly? Class. It's not just class. Vent can be as they all can have these moments where certain models are absolutely ridiculously not make any sense at all. So let's have a look at the animals and get off our soapbox. So the TMR is still full, 10,050 litres, so we're not going mad that we did it. It's just that, yeah, I think it's took all of the... That's the entire reason we topped that to you say that, the TMR looks like it's still full. So are they eating out of the outside thing? And then that's keeping them... Perhaps it could be this, that the meadow is actually feeding them completely. And that they weren't bothered about the TMR. Really? You're telling me a cow's going to prefer eating grass to TMR? I'm not sure that's going to be true. Right, now we were looking at chocolate, I believe, to see when we've definitely got the right amount of sugar, did it actually do more than like epoxy amount? See, that's definitely going up, but what is the chocolate in it? 433 litres. It's like, it's pathetic. We can all do the maths. Yeah, and I mean, that is the cycle. So why is it not doing what it should do? What I mean is, that is the recipe. It's like not... I mean, I've never had any trouble with the buffalo milk. And obviously, as I said, it's... If you can see that recipe in there, that's what it's supposed to do. There is no hidden magic. It just does what it is supposed to do, what it's supposed to do. And it's that the mod desk is right, so there's nothing like wrong with it or anything like that. So I have no idea why it's misbehaving. I've never seen it not work properly. So this is yet another update that's done something weird. And now we have a production that's like pathetically awful. Milk bottled is doing well though. Yeah, the milk bottle is doing well. Chocolate, not so much. Butter is also not doing terribly. So the butter one, what are the cycles? 15 produces, it's a 15, 10 times that. 4.8 tons, will be 7 odd tons per evening on the bottled milk, which is awful. It sells for a terrible amount, but this is hard economy. It would be 1,000 normally. The cheese is on, yeah, no, it is actually doing. It's pathetic, but what I mean is it's as it should be pathetic. Not like stunted pathetic. Whereas the chocolate is like, well, it's awful. It's not doing what it says on the tin. And that's silly. Right, so we've gone through to June. Well, I would imagine our grass is now showing as like golden if we look at the fields. Not quite. No, it's not actually. It's dark green. So that means it's second growth stage. Yeah. Yeah, it's got like big gaps in between. So it is second growth stage. Yeah, so... yeah, 3 out of 4. It says on there. I did that. Yeah, I do say this. I think when it's not, you don't always see the 3 out of 4 because I always look on this because I know that it shows you the growth stage, and we know it says ready to harvest. It always does. So let's just have a quick look while we're here. See how these are still little. Yeah, it takes them a long while to get any sort of growth out of them, doesn't it? Really, so. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. So we fed the animals again. We don't need any more tractors, but we have lots of sales. Let's have a look at... Have I not gone through? Is that why... Oh, I apologise for being so... 8 o'clock. I do confuse myself even normally, so like I'm very easily confused at the minute. I knew I wouldn't get to sleep without trying to do a bit of a something. I sort of watched one of my episodes, which normally if I'm tired, it will send me to sleep. It sounds good. What, it's so boring it sends you to sleep? That's not what I mean at all. No. Ooh. Colossus Stone Scraper. Wow. 7. Another one of these. Oh, that's a normal trailer, though. No, it's not. It's one of those I don't like. It's a swivel axle. Yeah, but that's not too terrible, is it? So we have the... Yeah, we're not worried about that. We could sort of do those two. This has just had an update, so we could like go those two things. Now that is unbelievably stupendous. Well, yeah, I think what they're saying is theirs is the standard, and like you're making it unrealistic. So I think we'll just stick to standard. I don't mind going unrealistic if we got the 8, you know, the black sheep modding one, but capacity. Yeah, I'll be a bit cheeky with that because you could have additional tanks. Although with this, it would be a bit. We'll go for 5,000. Just means it goes on a little bit more. Rotates. Very nice. We keep it the standard. They're a bit bright, aren't they? Those. I keep moving from it. Outer rim colour. It's a bit sort of like strong in it. That's what. Oh, they're all a bit like that. Neon yellow. Oh, okay. What about neon? Now that's a bit snazzy. It is. That will have. Yeah, we do need a stone sort of pick it out me. So let's grab you, the Eero, and we don't want any additions. No, I can only do one. We could put it on follow, but it is true. I don't want to be like that. That's a bit. Yeah, so we're getting quite a little set of equipment that we didn't have. But obviously, additional trailers and all that type of stuff. We've got 2 roller sets. I think that's enough. Unless we got something like this super biggie on sale where you could do the field with in one hit. Now that's not bad. Still no headers, but you can't win them all. It's sort of like we are getting a lot of things to sell, which is quite nice. Yeah, it's 20 odd grand. So that's what I'm saying. It's not a. So we'll go the Volvo. Now we don't any addition extras. We always sticks everything on, which is mega terrible. And 85. Now I think this is not a bad one, but I've got to be honest. The one that we bought a few months ago, I was not tempted to keep it anyway because it was a terrible steer. Really awful. Even I was driving it just from here to the front of the shop, I was like, this is terrible. He says that he hits the code to prove that he's not. That's just me. That's not the can't blame the lorry for like my present ineptitude. Which this weakness comes to us all. It's got to own it. So yeah, definitely a bit of cash, and we'll grab those 2, I think. Yeah, we really don't need any more tractors. Shame about this though, isn't it? It's a real good price. We sort of would be putting ourselves back to where we were before with the baler. There are times a baler's useful. Let's keep it. Yeah, let's just. No, we need the. In fact, you know, I think that'll do. I think was not anything else. Also, yeah, I was looking at the New Holland, but no, we'll leave it. I'm happy. It was sort of like it's nice because this sort of pays for bits for yourself if you work it out. Because like most of the time you trade it in and you think, oh, I've got a tractor out of that, which is a nice place to be. So we're at 439, 678. Our animals should need feeding this morning. Oh, okay. Maybe they. What's happening to this? Why is the TMR not going down? Is the meadow feeding them totally? We've given birth, not we personally, but and they're going to give birth as well. Amazing. Yeah, literally 1 month old. So we did know, but yeah, typical of me, I totally missed it. Yeah, so, and we still, so they're going to give birth again tonight, and we then will start to produce. No, we won't produce any more milk, not yet. It's just they'll produce more manure. That's definitely that they will do that. Let's have a look. How is this terrible production doing? That is not terrible. Yeah, I mean that's gone up quite a lot. And the chocolate's gone up a pathetic amount. Yeah, I mean, the sugar's chugging, but the chocolate is like really absolutely pathetic. But you can see that the cycles are definitely more than that. So it's 480 milk, 480 sugar, which is 960, should lose like a quarter, 1/4. So it should be down to 700 per month, and we're getting something like 200. And it's not because it hasn't got anything. So I don't understand why a production can possibly argue with the basic, like, because I mean, it should be good. It's more pathetic than a standard production. And I've used this plenty of times. I've never seen this behave like it at all, ever. So we don't even need to be out feeding, because for some reason the food is not going down. It's just crazy. It really is. All right, so then, yeah. Yeah, we have gone through to July. We've literally seen that we've done everything, right? It's just a bit of a head scratcher. So does that mean then, although this says it should really be 4 out of 4 ready to harvest? Yeah, now that's what it does then. If it's not, full growth stage, it sort of shows that it's like 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4. But when it's full, see, that's the thing that I've not made that leap before. It says ready to harvest. While we're this close to this field, let's just have a quick look and see of the gone to the second. No, it does take them a while. It does. Right, and they're 2-year crop, aren't they, really? So we need to start the mower going, which I believe it's one of the masses. I did sort of stick. Oh no, I then took him off as well, didn't I? So we are a bit spoilt for choice with tractors now. We've only got the 2 grass fields. I think we're going to do a bit of a time lapse. Let's do that. Let rip the standard worker. We'll see if this course is on the course play. If it was the last thing, no, the chances of having the right. It's the vehicle itself. It's the animals. Did they give birth, as we sort of said? No, it's next month. Yeah, it's 90%. So it will give birth if we go through to August. Right, so that is supposed to be. Doesn't look it like that, but let's just give this a shot, and we will of course play it. We're on the course, so it is 37, which we have got the course. 11 meters load, and first and go. Right, let's go grab the mover. Which is, did we leave it over there, I think? Yeah, we did. Right, okay, smashing. Potatoes are growing nicely. We have to really be careful not to clock the... Yeah, it's a real art to drive in this. And yeah, on this map, that's why you got to be careful, because you wallop the lights. Which is why I'm hovering in the middle of the road, trying to make sure that there's no cars coming to the side, because we will seriously be in trouble. Yeah, and then what I do on this one is I go into like the field bit, like that, and then we're okay. Oh, no. I really do like this a lot. We just need to go across the road, don't we? So, yeah, I mean, windrower stroke, trailer stroke, Rottumer, and I don't think I've been too cheeky. I think a 30,000 litre hopper is not too terrible. I mean, it might be a bit cheeky, but yeah, Dr. Drewley's was about between 8 and 10 tons, and I thought, well, he didn't have anything on the edge, so if he's been cheeky, I've only been as cheeky as Dr. Drewley, really. So I don't think I've been too terrible. Are we going to time? I think we will. We'll time it more for the session, because it's going to then go too long. And I think this is probably after this job. Not a bad place to leave it. Oh, you silly thing. You are not lost. just give it a minute. I think now this is where they like go, no, I'm being silly and I'm not gonna like. Yeah, if you like say go now, they're quite happy with like doing. Yeah, without backing up now, but you just have to get them over this weird glitch that they have of trying to, like back into something that is fairly obvious. It's impossible for them to back into. The tree is an impassable object. Right, anyway, it's true. I don't want the session to be like 3 hours long, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, there we are done. Yeah, this is definitely soundless. I'm going to quickly, as I go out, try and check that the sound file is... I'm sure I did it. It's ever so strange, yeah. But I've got to be honest, there was another one that was like this, and it was Average Enjoyers. And again, I checked that as well, and I did the sound file right on his too, pointing to its own file, and it didn't work for that either. No, I'm sure it did the second session. I'm sure it did later. Yeah, thinking about it, I'm sure I did actually do that. So I think that's not a terrible session, really. We've done quite a lot of work. Yeah, right the way through to July. Obviously, the dairy's a bit of an enigma, and there's always lots of factors that we could see. There was no errors that were mentioned about the that particular aspect of the game, but there's productions can fight productions and things like that. So it could be anything. It could be the dairy on the map is like doing something, or you don't honestly know at all. We might we'll keep this in this configuration. Now that we've got the other, and we'll just keep that as a liner. I mean, we have got enough tractors that, to be honest, this is dedicated now to this task. And we don't really need to do anything else other than that. So yeah, it is what it is. We did the animals, didn't we? I was just trying to think of they're going to give birth overnight. Yeah, we've done everything. Yeah, we have. CMR is at max and everything, so it's really is quite amazing. So I am going to say my goodbyes. Yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this beautiful map. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.